All right, good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to HobbsAmerica.com, Tatum Sports YouTube channel. Alan Scott, your trusty radio and now internet pal here, about to bring you some Tatum varsity girls and then varsity boys basketball this afternoon on a Monday as they get set to take on the Texico Wolverines. Both Tatum's boys and girls come in here after wins over Eunice over the weekend on Saturday. Of the first half, they were down 9 after 1, got it down to 3 at the break. I had predicted they'd get it to 2 at the break. They got it down to 3, and then Kevin Cardenas took over in the third quarter, coming out and lit it up. And his other teammates joined on the bandwagon, and Tatum wound up winning it, going away. If you just saw the final, you would think that, okay, they cruised. But they had to come back on them in the third quarter, did, and took it to the house. Won, I think, by 14, if I remember right. And Texico JV girls were able to defeat Tatum here at home. And now we're set for the varsity girls. Things are running a tad behind schedule this afternoon. They had JV games first. So the girls play then, followed by the boys with about a 10 or 15 minute intermission in between. We're down to 48 seconds here. We're set to play some girls high school basketball. And thanks for tuning in, everybody. HobbsAmerica.com, Tatum Sports YouTube channel. Want to remind you that we couldn't do this without our fine sponsors. They make it possible for us to keep these games subscription free. And we want to keep it free as long as we can. So a big thanks to the sponsors making it all possible for us to not only bring you the audio on these games, but with the amazing technology of 2021, we bring you video as well. And our sponsors are EJ's Pumping, LLC, Now Pharmacy, the Tatum Clinic, part of Norley Hospital District, Tatum Schools, and Legendary Services. Texico Lady Wolverines are in town. We're getting the last minute check-ins going on. Scorer's table here is getting ready. They do yeoman's work and unsung heroes just like our officials. You know, it's a thankless job. It's not like they're in it for the big money, but you can't have games without them. There you see the 3 going out on the court right there. Texico Wolverines will be in their road green, familiar to me because I have a lot of friends from Texico back in the day when I was in college up at Eastern. Also green, by the way, the Greyhounds. But I have known in my life quite a few people from Texico. And if you don't know where that is, it's right on the border, the Texas-New Mexico border. Texico Farwell. Railroad tracks used to divide the two. Farwell's in Texas and Texico in New Mexico, of course. So welcome to everybody on the World Wide Web, wherever you might be. We're getting set to play ball, and it'll be a side in for Texico's Wolverines. And Tatum's going to take it away. That's Ashlyn Slover. She gets the takeaway right out of the box tonight, driving hard. Oh, she got hammered. No call on that. I'd see how we're going to officiate this thing. They're going to let them play. It looks like she got hammered, Slover, but she scores anyway. 2-0. Lady Coyotes here early in the first quarter. There's a long-range 3. Not going to go for Phipps of the Texico Wolverines. And we're off and running. Tatum back down court. It goes to Kylie West. Shot up. No. That's one she'd like to have back. Tatum misses a chance at having an early 4-0 lead. Just underway. 7:22 to go in the first quarter. 2-0 Coyotes. On the wing, it will go to Dalma. Dalma wears 32. I just have last names for Texico, by the way. Hockman with the ball. Gets it over to Phipps. Phipps guarded by Slover. Down the lane, foul. So going to the line is going to be Corley, number 4 for Texico. They're going to give the foul to number 15, Ciara Jimenez for Lady Coyotes. First foul of the ballgame on either team. And it is not number 4 that went to the line. She had the ball, but it was number 2 that took the shot. Posada at the free throw line misses that first one. Another one on the way here. And rattles that one home. So we got a 2-1 ball game here. 7 minutes exactly to go first quarter. Lady Coyotes on the attack here now. Right wing, it will go to Modescall. And we have contact inside. They're all over Cayenne Combs. They wanted to go to the high post. Be a non-shooting foul. And an inbound play for Tatum. Slover with the basketball. Ashlyn Slover. Cross court to West, top of the key. West looking inside. That was knocked away, but it goes to Slover. Shot up and fouled. So Slover gets a trip to the line. Going to give that one to Phipps of the Wolverines. We're number 1. 2-1 ball game. Slover at the line. Good. She has all 3 Tatum points. They were trying to feed it in down low to Mariscal. It got knocked away. Slover did the cleanup duties and earned a trip to the line. Got them both. 4-1. Coyotes with the lead here early in the first. Good D from Slover right there, and a steal by West, and we're going to go the other way, off and running Tatum. Maybe running a little too far, got it out ahead of him, and it's going to go out of bounds off the Coyotes. So the 4-1 lead remains. Can't cash in on the steal. And the Wolverines come across the timeline here. Get a shot up, mid-range jumper. We're going to have a whistle on the rebound. May get Slover for pushing off. We'll see who they're going to call it on. And they also might get Mariscal. Yep, it'll go on Mariscal. Non-shooting foul. Posada to inbound for Texico. Penetration, baseline. Hockma with the ball. Out to New. That's 21 is New. Good defense by Kylie West in the corner. Finally get it out to Corley. Top of the key to New. Penetration. Has it knocked away. Steal Tatum. They get it out in front and run the floor. And good hustle from Texico to get back and break that up. Couple of trips down court now. Tatum has missed opportunities to add to their lead. Ball fake there from Corley. Good defense from Tatum here in the first quarter. Playing them tight. Cross-court pass to New. New on the left wing. Back outside. Dangerous cross-court pass to Hockma. Looking inside, down low now. Shot is up, won't go for Dalma, and the rebound goes to Tatum. Coyotes 4-1, looking for more, and we're going to get the reach. So the foul goes on Corley. And we have a timeout, 30-second timeout. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Tatum leading out of the gate here, 4-1. And you are watching and listening to Tatum Varsity Girls Basketball on the HobbsAmerica.com and Tatum Sports YouTube channel. Don't forget, boys, to follow when the girls are done here. We are bringing you both of them tonight, and then back in action tomorrow. Jow Panthers coming to town. And then yet another game Friday night here in Tatum. Another 2 games. So we come out of the timeout up by 3. Ciara Jimenez will inbound for the Coyotes. Ashlyn Slover. Cross court to West. Jimenez on the dribble. Mariscal. Screen from West, but to no avail. Out to Slover. Ball fake. Penetrates. And the shot too long, but the Coyotes are there to get the rebound. That's Mariscal. Out to West. Slover likes the 3 and left it short. Rebound, though, to Tatum. Good work underneath by Mariscal. West should turn and bank that in. Good ball movement from Tatum. Slover, free throw line extended, and she may have turned an ankle. I sure hope not. Ooh, that's not good news for Tatum right there. Maybe she can walk that off. Yeah, I hate to see that. Turning an ankle, though, happens a lot in basketball. I don't know if she came down on someone's foot or was bumped into an awkward landing. Inbound play, though. Still 4-1 Coyotes. And that shot won't go. Had to be something on that play. A lot of contact. They're letting them play. West, short-range jumper, good. Kylie West with her first bucket of the game. Slover had all of Tatum's points, and then she turned that ankle. So West steps up and gets that one. And it's 6-1. West again with good hands. They're playing really tough defense in the first quarter, Tatum. Almost another steal. That is New with the basketball, and that's a bad pass taken away by Kyan Combs. Coast to coast. She's hammered and no call. Or did they make the call? They did. So the foul will go on number 21. Caught in no man's land really back there. Coombs did a nice job to get that steal and just head all the other way to the other end. Earned a trip to the line. The free throw good. Makes it a 7-1 game. Tatum with the lead. And Kyan Combs will have another free throw. That's good. 8-1 now. Coyotes. Into the corner, it'll go to Corley for Texico. Forces that one up, and the Coyotes get the rebound, only to throw it away on the outlet pass. New takes it away. Gets it to Posada. Left wing Corley, three-pointer, no. And a tied possession on the rebound there. Good work by Veronica Sanchez just in the game for Tatum. She wears number 4. Inbound play, Posada. And good hands from Kyan Combs to knock that out of bounds. Right there. Good position. Denying that pass. So they have to inbound it again. Posada will trigger for Texico. Into the corner to Phipps. Combs is all over her. Top of the key, New with the ball. West is in her hip pocket. Right wing to Corley. Penetrating. Nothing there except Kyan Combs. And it's a tie possession. This time the arrow goes to Tatum. Texico has hit one free throw, and that was Posada who hit that. For Tatum, Kyan Combs has 2. Ashlyn Slover, 4. Kylie West has 2. Long-range jumper on the way. That one won't drop for Ciara Jimenez. So Texico with the rebound will go to the other end. New with the basketball. New player in the game, that's Vargas, 45, guarded by Veronica Sanchez. And again, good hands from West to knock that away, and they are going to say it's last touched by Tatum. Side out of bounds here. 2:12 to go, first quarter. Penetration off the glass, won't go for Phipps. Coombs has it knocked away, and that's out of bounds. The last touch by Texico. Lady Coyotes are up 7 here. They have the basketball. Kylie West. Back to West from Sanchez. Shot good. Nothing but the bottom of the net on a three-pointer. Well beyond the arc. Drains that one, and West has 5. Tatum's defense has come up big here in the first, has kept them to 1 point. That one will not go. Posada unable to hit it. And the Coyotes with another rebound. 11-1 Tatum. And a steal. That one is Corley as she goes the other way. Shot off the glass, won't go, and Texico cannot buy a field goal. Out on the break, Jimenez, Mariscal, missed the shot. That's Mariscal, number 10. Coombs fighting hard for the rebound, but they're going to get her for the foul, I believe. Yeah, they do. Still, though, Tatum has a 10-point advantage right now, playing well. Came out of the gate strong. And they've been able to score, but their defense has been impressive. Keeping the Wolverines to only a free throw here in this first quarter. 54 seconds left in the first. And it is Jimenez on Posada right there. Left wing to Hakma. Cross court, New. Jumper, Posada, won't go. Rebound, Vargas. Won't go. Vargas again, and it won't go. And Phipps, and finally, the Wolverines get the lid off the basket and get their first field goal with 25 seconds to go in the quarter. It is an 11-3 score, 20 seconds left. West for Tatum. Cross courts it over to Jimenez. Back to West, down low, double team, bounce pass, Izzy Hart, good. Nice assist, and Hart finishes off that play. That's a great assist. And the Wolverines throw it away going up court. It went off of Posada's hands out of bounds on the far side there. 1.1 left. Tatum will try for a quick shot here. But they're back to a 10-point lead. Shot's on the way, and no. So we got one in the books. And after the first quarter, Tatum up by a score of 13-3 over Texico. I'm going to let you hear from our fine sponsors. That means I'll be off the mic while we play some commercials. You'll continue to see the video as we start the second period, and you're watching and listening to Tatum Varsity Girls Basketball, Tatum Sports YouTube channel, and HobbsAmerica.com. I'll be back in a moment.
Hey, Tatum Coyotes, welcome back to competition from EJ's Pumping, your locally owned and locally trusted pumping service in Tatum. If you are in need of pumping services, call 575-369-6134 today. EJ's Pumping, longtime supporters of the town of Tatum and the Tatum Coyotes, as well as high school athletics and academics. Good luck, have fun, and be safe. From Eddie and Whitney, go Coyotes! Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
All right, back on the mic here. Thanks to all those fine sponsors you just heard from. We are bringing you Tatum girls basketball. HobbsAmerica.com, Tatum Sports YouTube channel. Alan Scott here. No change in the score, 13-3, and no change there. Missing a shot inside, but good position on the rebound again, even though a foul is going to be whistled on Tatum. They have been first to the ball and played some really strong defense here in the first half. Shooting pretty well, too. 13-3, Tatum leading it. And the Wolverines got their first field goal with 20 seconds left in the first quarter. All they had was a free throw prior to that. That's how they got their three. There's a baseline jumper, Texico, short from Phipps. Rebound, fought for on the floor again. Combs just covers it up. It'll go to Tatum on the possession arrow. So Coombs with a good job there. And she's been fighting hard for rebounds this whole ballgame. Seattle Jimenez on the dribble now for Tatum. To Combs. Nothing there on the baseline. Back to Jimenez. Inside the paint to West. Drive, glass, no. Rebound, Coombs. And it's taken away. Still a 13-3 ball game. And that one on the way won't drop for Phipps. Coyotes get the rebound. Slover gets it ahead of the pack. Combs. Sanchez. Jimenez. Good pass to Slover. Contact and nothing called. They are letting them play. But that forced Slover to shoot it awkwardly and with the offhand. I think she was kind of waiting for a whistle. I was. Inside, Wolverines, no. Pass too tall, taken away by Tatum. Up court comes Seattle Jimenez. To Slover at the top of the key. Slover fakes, drives, charge hard to the basket. Shot, no. Gets the rebound on the missed shot. Out to a teammate. Won't drop for Jimenez. And Posada comes out there with it for Texico. Gives it off to New across the timeline here. West makes New pick up that dribble, and that's going to lead to a turnover because it goes off the shoe of her teammate, Dalma, as the bounce pass wasn't going to be caught anyway. So Tatum still up by 10, 13-3. And we're going to get it the inbound play if I can squeeze over there and get that for you. And here we go. Corley with the takeaway for Texico. Right wing to Phipps. Phipps on the dribble against Slover. Now Posada, she's their point guard. And a steal by Veronica Sanchez will go the other way. Running and gunning. Slover trailing the play. No shot there. Posada D's her up. Good look to Sanchez, but the layup won't go. That was a good-looking pass. Neither team has scored here in the second period. Perimeter passing here from Texico, and good D from Tatum. Good hands, Ashlyn Slover, get in there and knock that away. Posada will trigger the inbound for the Wolverines. To Phipps, now Posada. Corley. Pardon me. A near steal by Veronica Sanchez again. Wing to Posada underneath, and could have been a foul call, but Phipps will take the two. She's got 4 of Texico's 5 points, and it's 13-5. Tatum's led all the way. Jimenez on the dribble. Sanchez is fouled. And she will go to the line. They give the foul to Dauma, number 32. Free throw won't go. Izzy Hart back in the game, 33 for Tatum. Sanchez gets that one up, and it doesn't drop. Good fight by the Coyotes for the rebound, but Texico comes out of there with it. Tatum up by 8. 3:05 to go before half. Vargas looking down low. Hart there to block that shot from Hakma. And the Coyotes off and running to their end of the floor. Ball knocked away. Corley comes out of there with it for Texico. Posada working against Kylie West. Left wing to Dauma. Down low, Corley. Sanchez guarding her, and that shot is up and in. So the Lady Wolverines are shaking off some of that road dust now and finding their range from the field. And it's a 6-point game. So they've cut into that 10-point lead of Tatum here with 2:12 to go before the break. Slover, baseline drive, shot, won't go. Corley coming out of there with another rebound. And all the way down court goes Corley. Shot won't drop. Sanchez had it. Corley steals it. And a foul. And they're going to get the foul on Corley. That's a break for Tatum. Otherwise, you're looking at a possible 3-point play for the Wolverines. Slover across the timeline here for the Coyotes. Right wing to West. Inside to Hart, back to West. Open look. Hard off the far side, the offside of the rim. Just a little too long on the jumper, but that was a good shot to take. She had a nice look at it. Got a 30-second timeout on the floor. With 1:40 left before the break, I'll go ahead and just keep it here for this. And remind you that we couldn't do this without the help of our great sponsors, and they include the Tatum Schools, Tatum Clinic, Norley Hospital District, now Pharmacy in Lovington, serving all of Lee County for decades. Great people and great service at Now Pharmacy. EJ's Pumping LLC, where they really care about the kids and the community, and back Tatum all the way. Athletically and academically, see them for all your pumping needs. And Legendary Services, another fine sponsor of Tatum Coyote Sports on HobbsAmerica.com and the Tatum Sports YouTube channel. Narrowing in on halftime here in Game 1. Game 2 to follow. Boys will take on the Wolverines with about a 10 or 15-minute intermission. 1:40 left in the first half here. Tatum up by 6. And they'll press here coming out of the timeout. Ball knocked away by the Coyotes. Inbound play for Texico. Stolen by Slover to the basket. No. It's just enough defense there to get in the way. And she, of course, daughter of Coach Slover, and he said, take it up next time and put that one in. 1:27 to play in the half. Across the timeline, Wolverines. Down low they go to Dauma. Back outside. Jumper won't go for Posada. And the rebound to Slover. See what Tatum can do here. She carried it. High dribble from Slover. And that's a turnover. Oh, and then we get a change in the call. Then they call offensive foul. And there's some question as to, is we going to shoot? What? Coach Slover not happy either way. First they call a carry, then they call an offensive foul. what it amounts to is an inbound play for Texico. Driving to the basket, shot won't go. Dodged a bullet there, tie up on the rebound. As all of that almost cost Tatum a basket. Fortunately, Phipps missed that shot. Minute 3 to go, 6-point game. Kylie West. West getting it to Ava Slover, new player in the game. Back out to West. Left wing to Jimenez. Jimenez, guarded by Corley, goes around her and gets a wide open pass to the teammate, and a great look and a good finish from Valeria Mariscal. 15-7. That's Tatum's only field goal of the quarter. Down to 24 seconds. Vargas for the Wolverines to Phipps. Left wing, they'll go to Hockma. Now Corley inside, off the glass, good. Corley scoring. And it's a 15-9 game, 7 seconds to go before half. Tatum would like the last bucket here, 2 seconds. Got to get it in the air, and no. Good defense from the Wolverines, so we've got 2 in the books. And at the halftime break, Tatum 15 and Texico 9. So here in the second quarter. So Texico put up 3 in the period, and Tatum put up 2. It was 13-3 after 1, now 15-6 at the break. And most of that scoring came right at the end of that quarter. Tatum's lead, it was as big as 10. They were able to whittle it down to 6 here at halftime. 10 minutes on the halftime clock. I'm going to take a bit of a break here and let you hear from all of the great sponsors making these broadcasts on the internet possible as we stream you guys video and audio on HobbsAmerica.com and the Tatum Sports YouTube channel. And before I do take that break, let me run down the scoring. For Texico, Phipps has 4, Corley has 4, and Posada has a single free throw, so there's your 9. And for the Lady Coyotes, home standing here tonight against Texico, Kyan Coombs hit a couple free throws. She's got 2. Ashlyn Slover has 4. Valeria Mariscal has 2. Kylie West, 5. She hit a very nice three-pointer, couple of steps behind the arc, top of the key. That was a pretty shot. She's got 5 to lead the Coyotes, and Izzy Hart has 2 for a total of 15. Okay, we'll take a quick break and we'll be back for third quarter action as you watch the Tatum Coyote men get ready for game 2. Texico also doing that over here to my left. We will be back shortly. Thanks for watching and listening to Tatum Coyote Sports, HobbsAmerica.com, and the Tatum Sports YouTube channel.
Hey, Tatum Coyotes, welcome back to competition from EJ's Pumping, your locally owned and locally trusted pumping service in Tatum. If you are in need of pumping services, call 575-369-6134 today. EJ's Pumping, longtime supporters of the town of Tatum and the Tatum Coyotes, as well as high school athletics and academics. Good luck, have fun, and be safe. From Eddie and Whitney, go Coyotes! Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes! Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes! Hey, Tatum Coyotes, welcome back to competition from EJ's Pumping, your locally owned and locally trusted pumping service in Tatum. If you are in need of pumping services, call 575-369-6134 today. EJ's Pumping, longtime supporters of the town of Tatum and the Tatum Coyotes, as well as high school athletics and academics. Good luck, have fun, and be safe. From Eddie and Whitney, go Coyotes! Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes! Hey, Tatum Coyotes, welcome back to competition from EJ's Pumping, your locally owned and locally trusted pumping service in Tatum. If you are in need of pumping services, call 575-369-6134 today. EJ's Pumping, longtime supporters of the town of Tatum and the Tatum Coyotes, as well as high school athletics and academics. Good luck, have fun, and be safe. From Eddie and Whitney, go Coyotes! Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
All right, we are back on the mic here. Halftime, just about done. 43 seconds is what we have left. There you see the refs. Alan Scott here chatting with you on HobbsAmerica.com, Tatum Sports YouTube channel. 6-point lead for the home team here. So they came out of the gate playing tough defense and able to hit early field goals while Texico was not. Then neither team really had a big second quarter. But Tatum jumped out to a 7-0 lead, then 8-1. After the first quarter, they led 13-3. And then only managed to put up 2 points in the second quarter. And Texico only put up 3 points in the second quarter. So 15-6 the score here at the break. We'll see what the third quarter brings. As there you see Coach Slover and the Coyotes getting ready to break that huddle. And come out and take care of business against the Wolverines here. Boys to follow. You saw them warming up during the girls' halftime. So here we go. We're going to get an inbound play right at midcourt for the Wolverines. Posada will trigger it in and throws it promptly to Cayenne Coombs. Tatum. And the Coyotes are not able to control the ball in the backcourt, so it'll go right back to Texico here. They got a gift and then weren't able to couldn't get the wrapping paper off it. So back where we were, side out for the Wolverines. 15-9 ball game. Posada working against Jimenez. Gets it on the right wing to Hockman. Ball taken away by Mariscal ahead of the pack to Kylie West. Shot up good. Nice play by Mariscal ahead to West for two. 17-9 now Tatum. Early third quarter. Perimeter work here for Texico. Kylie West, leading scorer in the game, was 7, and she gets a steal. West off and running again, gets it ahead to a teammate, and Ashlyn Slover could not convert. Wolverines will run the other way. Penetration, floater, won't go, left side. And that was Phipps who missed that shot. 17-9 game. West will bring it up for Tatum. Just under 7 to play third quarter. Mariscal. Combs. Jimenez, 15 to West. Slover going down the paint. Shot off the glass too hard. And a hard-fought tie possession on that rebound between Valeria Mariscal and Corley of Texico. Tatum has the possession arrow. They get the ball. Jimenez to inbound for the Coyotes. Looking for Slover. And they're going to call the foul this time. And Hockman says, what have I got to do? I'm standing there with my arms up. That's a tough one. It could go either way. You could say Slover initiated the contact As long as you don't slap down with the arms, you can have your arms up like that. But it's a foul, Texico. And it is a free throw for Ashlyn Slover. Give her 5 in the game. And Coyotes have them doubled up, 18-9, and that one is short. Rebound, Wolverines. Corley with the ball. And Kylie West again with the quick hands and takes a nosedive this time, gets tangled up. Good hustle. They really did get tangled up. Hockman Slover and Corley. Inbound play, Tatum under the basket. Jimenez, West, won't go. Coombs, rebound, and that will go. Kyan Coombs with a nice rebound and a put back. Now it's 20-9, biggest lead of the evening for Tatum. They led by 10 a couple times in the first half. Hockma over on the wing to Dalma with the ball. Now it's Posada, trapped in the corner by Jimenez. Stolen by Mariscal. Back to Jimenez. So the Coyotes asserting themselves defensively again now here in the third. Coombs, free throw line, looking down low. Slover, turnaround shot. Oh, how does that not go? And Posada comes out of there for Texico. Wolverines dodge a bullet right there. If that goes in, it'd be a 22-9 score. Corley, lob underneath. Hockma, no shot. Gets it out to a teammate. That's your shot. And that was a three-pointer for Phipps, who leads Texico with 7. And that's a big shot. 20-9, takes an 11-point lead and whittles it down to 8 with a timeout on the floor. There you see the green-clad Wolverines gathered. Swing over this way and show you the Tatum huddle. It's been a good ball game. Tatum has not really been threatened. Score has not been tied since it was 0-0. But they have had it down to 6. The Wolverines. And here we go, back in the back court. It'll be Slover bringing it across the timeline for the Coyotes. Approaching midway, third quarter. They call a foul away from the ball on Kyan Coombs. That's new with the basketball, 21, and they're going to call a travel. You saw that call right in front of us here. 8-point game, 20-12. Coyotes have the lead. That's Ashlyn Slover with the ball. Into Combs, unable to handle it, but saved by Mariscal. Back out to Slover. That one looked like it was going in. It did not. But good hustle by Mariscal and by Jimenez again under the basket. 4 minutes to go here, third quarter. Posada gets it down low, too far under the basket, nothing there, and they were able to take it away from Phipps. So we'll go back the other way. And Kyan Coombs with the rare outside shot cashes in on a 3. Big shot at the right time. She's got 7 in the game, and now 23-12. That gets the lead back to 11. Steal by Tatum all the way to the basket, up and in. Beautiful play that time by Valeria Mariscal. And Tatum on a bit of a run here now. Maybe starting to see the finish line in this one. They're up 25-12, biggest lead of the night. Floater off the glass is good. That's a nice shot from New of Texico, her first 2 of the night. Across the timeline, Kylie West here for the Coyotes. 25-14 score. And that is good. Who shot that one? 15. Ciara Jimenez with the 3. Tatum finding their range from outside now here in the third quarter. 28-14. Way outside with it. That's New, number 21. Cross court to Corley. Ball fake. Nothing available. Maybe a backdoor look. Intercepted by Slover. Taken away again by Tatum. They forced some turnovers here in the third. They've been able to cash in. Want Combs down low, but it's taken away by Corley. Good hustle there. She tries to walk out of that double team. I don't know how you're going to do that. But they get Combs with the foul. So the Wolverines will have it. 2:08 to go in the third. 28-14 game. And Texico knowing they're going to have to make a run at some point here because the game shrinks on you in the fourth quarter. And the third quarter is shrinking right now. 2 minutes left. There's a shot mid-range, good. Phipps. She's got 3 2-pointers and a 3-pointer. Give her 9 in the ball game. And West will have it for Tatum. As we near the end of the third quarter, 1:39 left. They find Jimenez and a tie ball, and it goes to Texico on the possession arrow. So the Tatum lead is 12, 28-16. Down low, Vargas is fouled. West is going to get that one. Two shots coming up here for Vargas, who has not scored in the game for Texico as of yet. That's no good. Another one coming here. 1:21 to go in the third. No good. Rebound, Izzy Hart. And a steal from Texico. Minute to go in the third. Vargas cross courts it over to Hockma. Give and go back to Vargas, fouled by Izzy Hart. Down low. .52 left. Clock stops for the free throw. Vargas at the line again here. Missed 2 on her last trip. Missed the first one here. See if she gets that one. And almost, but no. Rebound, Wolverines. Shot, foul. So another opportunity here. Hockman will go to the line on the Tatum foul. I think they called that on Ashlyn Slover, number 5 for Tatum. 28-16, still a dozen-point differential here. And another free throw coming for the Wolverines. That one won't go. Tatum with the rebound, 50 seconds to play, third quarter. West on the attack, moves to the right wing. Finds a teammate, that was Mariscal. Over to Jimenez, drive, baseline, shot up and good. Ciara Jimenez, 5 points in the quarter for her. And that gives Tatum a 30-16 lead. Corley looking down low, turnaround shot won't go for Dalma, and we have a whistle on the play. More free throws coming for Texico. And they get Jimenez for the foul. 15.1 left in the third now. That one drops for the lefty. Phipps, leading scorer for the Wolverines, now has, and make that one good too. She's got 11, double figures for Phipps. And the Coyotes want the last shot of the quarter, 6 seconds to play. And still passing it. That would be Jimenez, who can't get the shot off. And after 3, it's 30 for Tatum, 18 for Texico. So 15 points put up by Tatum in the quarter, and 12 put up by the Texico Wolverines. They had 6 at the half. They got 18 at the end of 3. Tatum had 15 at the half, 30 here at the end of 3. So both teams scoring better in that third period of play. I'm going to take a quick break and let you hear from our fine sponsors making the broadcast possible. You'll see the beginning of the fourth quarter. And as soon as I play their commercials, we'll be back. And thanks to each and every one of these great sponsors making the telecast possible on HobbsAmerica.com and Tatum Sports YouTube channel.
Hey, Tatum Coyotes, welcome back to competition from EJ's Pumping, your locally owned and locally trusted pumping service in Tatum. If you are in need of pumping services, call 575-369-6134 today. EJ's Pumping, longtime supporters of the town of Tatum and the Tatum Coyotes, as well as high school athletics and academics. Good luck, have fun, and be safe. From Eddie and Whitney, go Coyotes! Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
All Thanks to all of our great sponsors, we are able to do this and keep it subscription free. We're back to the play-by-play now. Tatum leading it by 12. That shot won't go for Phipps, who has 11 for the Wolverines. And we're underway here in the fourth quarter. Just under 7 minutes to play in this game. Tatum led after 1, 13-3, 15-6 at half, 33-18 after 3, and we're in the fourth quarter now. Drive hard to the basket. Shot won't go. Rebound to Combs, who does a great job getting in the right position down there, and she will earn a trip to the line. Foul goes on Corley of Texico. And that free throw will go for Kyan Combs, who's having a big night offensively. She's got 8. Slover with 5. Montescall 4. That one won't go. Kylie West 5. Ciara Jimenez 5. And Izzy Hart has 2 for the Coyotes. So pretty even team scoring for Tatum tonight. And that's out of bounds. Wolverines turn it over. Now down by 13 after the Coombs free throw. West will bring it across midcourt. Tatum doesn't have to be in a big hurry offensively. They can run some time if they need to. There's a good shot from the right spot. Won't drop for Montescall. And quickly the other way come the Wolverines. They're the ones that need to be in a hurry. Down 13. Coombs got a hand on it. Over on the sideline, touched by West. That'll stay with Texico. Good hustle, though, all the way around. Posada back into the game for the Wolverines. Hockma will go out. Inbound play to come with Corley, the trigger on the far sideline. Inbounds it comes. They're looking for New in the paint, and that's taken away by Slover. Off and running again, gets it ahead, and it won't go. But a good pass ahead and a good effort by Montescall. Slover runs down the rebound. And we'll get it to Jimenez. That shot is blocked. And they get Kyan Coombs with another foul. I'll tell you what, whenever they don't know where to put a foul, they put it on number 2. She's on the radar of the officials again tonight. Because I can tell you, Montescall was fouled driving to the basket for sure. No whistle there, but Coombs trying hard for the missed shot and getting the rebound. That's when the foul's called. 5:37 to play and no change in the score, 31-18. Tatum up 13. And the Wolverines, by the way, are in the bonus. Tatum now with 17 fouls. So any foul now by Tatum puts them on the line. Regardless, they will shoot the 1-and-1. And that one is good. Phipps is a really good shooter. Perfect form on that lefty shot. And she's has shot a few free throws in her driveway, I'll bet. 2, 4, 6, 8. She's got 13 to lead the Wolverines, and she is the leading scorer in this game. Montescall on the dribble. Over to Jimenez. Jimenez to Slover. Slover walked. Yeah, they're going to call that. Couple extra steps. .11 Tatum lead. Posada to Corley. Down to the baseline. Now inside to New. The pass from Phipps, and Tatum's defense again there. Make the shot difficult and take the ball away. Slover running things now for the Coyotes, top of the key. Post to West, give and go, and she was looking to shoot and lost the dribble. She had already made that in her mind. She's getting a laugh about it right now. And Tatum will take a timeout. She was already envisioning herself laying that one up and lost the dribble. 31-20 is the score. 4:46 to play here in the ballgame. Don't forget, the gentlemen take the floor after about a 10-minute intermission when this thing is over. There's a look at the guys that run the scoreboard, keep the book, and you know they're just as important as the officials. You got to have them too to play these games. Official scorer, person running the clock, and the scoreboard. We thank all the people that volunteer and our officials too for doing yeoman's work and taking abuse for it. Never from old radio guys though. I'm always nice. Yeah. Okay, we are set to go here. Inbound play for the Coyotes. Comes into Slover out of the timeout. And that ball's taken out of there by Dalma of the Wolverines. Across the timeline, Phipps guarded by Kylie West to Corley. Sanchez is on her. Posada trapped in the corner, lose the ball. And that, again, is good pressure. This time put on by Ciara Jimenez, number 15. The Coyotes have made it difficult on the offensive end all evening for Texico. Look inside to Mariscal. She ran that down after not being able to handle the pass. Outside to Slover. Slover looking to find West in the paint, and the pass is too tall. Out of bounds. Under 4 to play now. 3:58. Posada into the front court for the Wolverines. Fires it to the left side. That is Phipps trying to drive on West. Ball stolen by Slover. We go all the way to the other end, and she walked. Ashlyn Slover just a little, one beat out of rhythm tonight. I've seen her play volleyball and basketball too, and she's normally very confident and in rhythm. Tonight, though, you know, everybody gets out of rhythm, and that's what I see with her tonight. We all have those days. 3:32 to play. Wolverines are running out of time, down 11. Phipps gets the shot in the air, it won't go. Rebound West. And what are they going to say? Stepped out of bounds? Yep, it'll go back to Texico. Posada will inbound it to Phipps. Long range jumper, and she buries it. That's what you got to look out for. Now that gets it under 10. In fact, it's down to 8 after the Phipps 3. And 3 minutes are left. It's not over. Tatum needs a basket badly. Slover will get it, and the foul. She picked a great time to find that rhythm that I was talking about. And she did on that play. Drew the foul. She knew that was an important basket. Ashlyn Slover has 7. None bigger than that one. It gets it back to a 10-point lead. And the free throw is no good. Texico with the rebound. And Phipps, their big gun, will have it. Working against West. Way outside. Gives to Posada. Posada over to Hockma. Back to Corley, and that ball is deflected. And Tatum deflected that one out of bounds. Inbound play into Hockma. Back to Posada with 2:39 to go. Time is a big factor. Tatum wants to keep them from getting a good look and take time off that clock. Corley way outside. Over on the right side to Dauma. Back to Corley again. Tatum making it hard for them to find a good shot. Defense right now working to Tatum's advantage. Still can't get a good look. And we approach 2 minutes. Way downtown, bang. You gotta get a hand up on her. Phipps scores again. That forces a timeout. It's a 7-point game. When you're trading 2s for 3s and not scoring 2 every time down the floor, they can catch you in a hurry, and man, Phipps is lighting it up. That's her third 3. 19 points for Phipps to lead all scorers. 19 of Texico's 26 points belong to number 1. And she's hit 3 threes in the second half. Coyotes are still ahead, but not as comfortably as they were, up by 7. 2:04 left. They can't give up another Phipps 3 without scoring themselves, I'll tell you that. Ashlyn Slover will take her time bringing it up. If they're not going to come out and guard her, time's coming off the clock. Left wing to West. West will back it out. Slover. Yep, they're going to use time here. They may force Texico to foul. Wolverines letting valuable time slip away here. But if you intentionally foul, you're going to give them shots on the ball. West guarded by Phipps. Picks up the dribble. Slover has it now. Corley on her. Ashlyn Slover gets out of the trap. Sanchez, backdoor, pass deflected. Could have gone either to Jimenez or Veronica Sanchez. And a timeout. 1:14. Quite a bit of time came off the clock there. The lead's still 7 as the Wolverines take a timeout just to stop the clock from running. $19 big points for Phipps of Texico to keep them at least with a pulse in this game. Tatum jumped out on them early and often, led the Wolverines 13-3 at the end of the first. Both teams had a hard time scoring in the second. Tatum only put up 2, and Texico put up 3, so we went to halftime 15-6, home team leading. Both teams scored well in the third. Tatum put up 15, and Texico put up 12. Coyotes had the lead, 30-18. Here we are now with 1:14 left, and it's 33. Tatum has only put up 3 in the quarter, and Texico has put up 8. Wolverines will break the huddle, 1:14 left. Tatum up 7, so it is still a 2-possession game, 3 possessions, even with the 3-pointer. That leads to their advantage, and they have the basketball. Jimenez to inbound. Pressure from Texico. They get it into Coombs. Coombs will bring it to the top of the key to Ashlyn Slover. Slover is guarded by Hockma. And again, spreading the floor, running clock. That's what you do if you're Tatum right now. Cross court over there to Jimenez. Back to Slover. Texico doesn't want to put him on the line, but they're going to have to. Under a minute. We're down to 47 seconds. Open look. Mariscal could have shot that. But obviously the plan is to run clock here. Coyotes doing a good job of that. Spread the floor, and finally we get a foul. And Posada had no choice. That'll go on number 2. Stops the clock with 34 seconds, but again, a lot of valuable time. Valuable to the Wolverines goes off the clock. And Tatum still has the ball, so you're not shooting free throws. Cayenne Combs to Slover, and you got a foul. Posada trying. They're not going to call it. She's trying to foul, and finally they do. The problem is they didn't have that many fouls. You can't put them on the line. You're not in the bonus, and they're not shooting. So these fouls are non-shooting fouls. Doesn't do anything but stop the clock. It's one time in a basketball game where you wish you had more fouls if you are Texico. And that's a tie possession. 21 seconds left. And Tatum has a 7-point lead, so it's going to be tough to stop them. They've got the ball. There's just no way out. You're between a rock and a hard place if you're Texico here. Jimenez with the ball. Coyotes are going to win this thing. Jimenez still on the dribble. They want to foul her, but they can't get it done. Slover, open look, underneath, shot up, good to end the ball game. The dish from Slover, and the 2 by Valeria Mariscal. That she finishes the night with 6, and Tatum wins it 35-26. That is your final. I'm going to take a quick break. I need to plug in the phone, make sure we get through game 2. I also want you to hear from our fine sponsors before we hit the break between the boys and girls game. Congrats to the Lady Coyotes, a balanced scoring attack as they were able to beat Texico tonight 35-26. Texico made it very interesting, got it down to 6 and 7 points here in the second half, but Tatum holds on, runs clock at the end, and they get the victory. But a tip of the cap to Phipps, number 1 from the Lady Wolverines, who put up 19 points in this ballgame. However, it is a victory for the home team. Tatum Lady Coyotes win it 35-26. There's 15 minutes on the clock here, so that's the intermission between the 2 games. I'll let you hear from our sponsors, and then we'll be back, and we'll keep the picture on so you'll still be able to have video. And we'll be back for game 2 and the nightcap as the boys take on the visiting Texico Wolverines coming up here in about 15 minutes. Alan Scott, so long for now. Talk again in a few. And by the way, you are listening to Tatum Basketball on HobbsAmerica.com and the Tatum Sports YouTube channel.
Hey, Tatum Coyotes, welcome back to competition from EJ's Pumping, your locally owned and locally trusted pumping service in Tatum. If you are in need of pumping services, call 575-369-6134 today. EJ's Pumping, longtime supporters of the town of Tatum and the Tatum Coyotes, as well as high school athletics and academics. Good luck, have fun, and be safe. From Eddie and Whitney, go Coyotes! Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes! Hey, Tatum Coyotes, welcome back to competition from EJ's Pumping, your locally owned and locally trusted pumping service in Tatum. If you are in need of pumping services, call 575-369-6134 today. EJ's Pumping, longtime supporters of the town of Tatum and the Tatum Coyotes, as well as high school athletics and academics. Good luck, have fun, and be safe. From Eddie and Whitney, go Coyotes! Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
All right. Welcome back, everybody. I am back from my quick restroom break at halftime here. 36 seconds on the pregame clock, and we're about to get game two on the air. Tatum Sports YouTube channel and HobbsAmerica.com. Good evening. If you missed the first game, girls won that thing. They led 13-3 after one, 15-6 after a low-scoring second, 30-18 after three, and they won it 35-26. So the ladies victorious, and we're ready to go with the varsity boys, Tatum Coyote basketball. On the internet, courtesy of Walmart Digital Solutions and One Radio Square Sports. And that won't go. That's an air ball. Rebound is taken down by Kevin Cardenas, the hero Saturday against the Eunice Cardinals. He had a huge third quarter. Spin move there. Cardenas hot tonight at the beginning. And Cardenas gives Tatum a 2-0 lead, gets the first basket of the ball game. He's got two. Good defense from Tatum. They're putting the pressure on early. Good drive to the basket. Missed shot from Gabe Bailey, and the rebound will go to the Coyotes as we get back to the other end of the floor here. In the corner, that is Mendoza. Good look. Can't hit the shot. Good defense from the Wolverines. And the action is up and down early. Shot off the glass won't go for Texico. Missing it was Collins. Off and running. Gonzalez looked like he traveled. They didn't call it. Mendoza wants the three, and it won't go. And we are up and down the floor. Ahead to Anders Nelson. Cross-court pass, good ball movement. Into number 30, Bailey. Ball knocked away. Tatum's got it. That's David Mendoza. Wear number 11. 2-0 Coyotes on the Cardenas basket. 6.5 to go in the first quarter. Mendoza picks up the dribble, has the ball knocked away, and good hustle, even though it's going to go to Tatum. That's good hustle from David Davalos of Texico. Coming out is Bailey after he gets an early foul. He's replaced by Braden Bender. Ranley Kruger takes the inbound play, goes to Gonzalez, to Mendoza. Cardenas for three, good. Kevin Cardenas has all 5 Tatum points, and it's a 5-0 lead for the Coyotes. Good hand by Mendoza to knock that away. Right wing, it will go to Collins. Baseline shot after the fake won't go. It's a good fake by Anders Nelson, but he missed the shot. And here comes Tatum. That is Leo Gonzalez. Gives it off Cardenas, and he must have stepped on the sideline. Had a foot on the sideline, out of bounds on the turnover. Cardenas hot early, though. He's got a 3 and a 2-point basket. Knocked loose by Tatum, last to touch it. Good hands from the Tatum defense. 23 on the drive. Javon Askew. Tatum ball. No, Texico ball. I saw the Tatum coach pointing their way. Of course, he wants it to be their ball. Lob in will go to Cade Collins. Good hands again. Jordan Bartlett able to tip that pass away. Tatum very aggressive on D. The girls were too in the early part of the game. Inbound play. Collins. Nelson on the dribble. Anders Nelson wearing number 20. Give off to Cade Collins. Back to Nelson. Firing it inside to the paint to Davalos, and he has it stripped away, and Tatum's off and running again. 5-0 Coyotes, 5:13 to play first quarter. Not this time for Cardenas. Rebound Wolverines. And into the front court. Shot is partially blocked. Gonzalez again running the floor for Tatum. You see him go right by us here. Behind the back dribble. Gonzalez trying to put a move on Collins. Thrown away, and a fast break opportunity, and the layup is good. That is a strong play from Javon Askew. He's got 2, and it's a 5-2 game. Gonzalez wanted his first long-range jumper of the night to drop. It did not. Out of bounds off the Wolverines. So Leo Gonzalez to trigger it for Tatum. Up 5-2, first quarter. 5-second call. Boy, you don't want that if you're the Coach Royce Brown. Tatum unable to inbound it. They get a 5-second call. Texico back on offense. That is Nelson. To Collins. Makes a move on Renly Kruger. Wide open is Askew. No shot for him. He muffled the dribble. We'll get it over to Collins. Baseline. Bender. Out of bounds. Off the Coyotes. Coming in, Gabe Bailey. Going out is Bender. Villarreal comes in. And out goes Anders Nelson for Texico. Villarreal will trigger it in. Collins. Running is Gonzalez. And he waits for the troops. Cardenas fakes the jumper this time. Hands all over him, and he hits the shot anyway. Kevin Cardenas has all 7 of Tatum's points, and it's a 7-2 lead, Coyotes. You're looking at Bailey. Gets it over to Villarreal. Working against Bartlett. Baseline drive, dish underneath. Good defense from Tatum as they block the shot of Davalos. Gonzalez, baseline, Cardenas, wide open 3. There's no way he's going to miss that. Kevin Cardenas picks up where he left off Saturday against Eunice. He has 10, and the Tatum lead is 10-2. Coming around the horn is Villarreal, tripped up by Gonzalez. Foul will go on Leo Gonzalez of Tatum, his first. And the pace of this ball game is like lightning. And here you see Villarreal getting set to inbound, and they'll go to the other side. Right when I had the perfect shot, too. All right. 8-point game, 10-2 Tatum. Kevin Cardenas has all 10. That is Cade Collins on the dribble. Cross court to Bailey. Bailey gives to Villarreal. High in the air, Villarreal dish. Collins, no, off the side of the backboard. And they're going to call Tatum on the foul. It scored while we were in commercials there. And it was Davalos. Tough underneath, getting a tip in for Texico. So the lead, 13-9 after the end of 1, is now 13-11. Tatum has not trailed. But Texico has gotten up off the mat after trailing early. And we've got a good one here tonight. Gonzalez, backdoor, Renly Kruger, shot won't go. Rebound, Mendoza. Rebound, Kruger, they're climbing all over him. And Gonzalez picks up the loose ball and scores. That's Leo Gonzalez with the first bucket of the night. And the lead is 4, 15-11 Coyotes. Penetration there from Bender. Gave it off to Andres Nelson. He tried a tough reverse layup. It would not go. Down court, Tatum. That's Gonzalez. Mendoza driving the baseline. Denied. Ball out of bounds. 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Coyotes by 4. Mendoza to inbound. Gets it into Kruger. And it's knocked away by the Wolverines. Tatum will keep the ball. Mendoza again to trigger it. Finds Kruger, bank shot good. Ranley Kruger gets his first bucket of the night for Tatum. Good inbound pass leading to the Kruger score. 17-11 now with the Coyotes having the lead. Penetration by Villarreal. Baseline jumper, Nelson, he won't take it. He'll drive instead and have his pocket picked by Gonzalez, who just said, gimme that. In the front court, get a jumper away, no good. Rebound, Hitchcock. That's not a foul. It should have been. Jeremy Hitchcock shot, you got me. Hammered him. No call. I mean, coming over the back, he hammered him. Approaching the 5-minute mark to go before half. There's the game's leading scorer, Cardenas, number 4. Has not scored in this quarter. Gonzalez, Mendoza for Tatum. Underneath, Hitchcock, off the glass, good. Great pass from Mendoza, led to that too. Back the other way. Askew with the ball. Gets it over to Bailey. Gabe Bailey, guarded by Hitchcock. To Cade Collins, and we have an offensive foul. Coyotes have the ball back. And they have stretched the lead now to 8. Kevin Cardenas. Coyotes 19, Wolverines 11. Penetration. That's Mendoza, and he's got it taken away. Villarreal with the steal. Wolverines, that's Askew to Villarreal. Driving hard, left side, dish to Davalos. Tatum able to break up the play and knock it out of bounds. Halfway through the second quarter. Inbound play. Askew, he'll take that 3, and it's an air ball. Taken down by Ranley Kruger. Coyotes across the timeline here. Backdoor look, and unable to get the shot up is Abraham Durant. That shot's in the air, and it's too long for Cardenas. Rebound Wolverines. 8-point game. Tatum with the lead. Out on the break is Askew. Good. Strong move to the basket by Javon Askew. He's got 4. And it's 13-19. Tatum by 6. Cardenas working against Askew right now. Coming around is Durant. Hitchcock, baseline. Looking to get it in there quickly to Mendoza, but Texico got a hand on that pass. Going to have an inbound play under the basket for the Coyotes here. Mendoza will try to get it in. He does. Cardenas, baseline left. Outside to Abraham Durant. Durant gets a screen from Kruger. Bounce pass underneath. Hitchcock trying to save the day, and he can't. And the Wolverines take it away. Cardenas putting pressure on Askew in the backcourt. And into the front court we go, and the shot will drop, but it's a travel. Tough break for Villarreal. He made a strong move to the basket, but he walked. 6-point game. 3 minutes left in the first half. Kevin Cardenas, number 4, will dribble it up to work against Javon Askew. Trying to go around him this time. He'll give it to Durant. Durant to Gonzalez, left wing. Gonzalez can hurt you from downtown too if he gets an open look. Cardenas on the dribble, 2.5 to go before the break. Kruger sets him a pick. And Duran will have it get away from him. A pass will sail out of bounds. Stops the clock, 2:27 to go before halftime. Tatum 19 and Texico 13. So Tatum has put up 6 in the quarter. Texico has put up 4. And the Coyotes are back on D here. And this guy can get up. Davalos is tough underneath. That shot is blocked. Cade Collins had that floater blocked by Tatum. And we go the other way with 1:59 before the break and a 6-point game. Cardenas thought about launching that one. He didn't. Tries to put a crossover on Askew, and Askew's going to commit the foul. Going to the line, Cardenas. And he's not going to get shots. That's horrible. Coach Brown echoing my sentiments on that. If he wasn't shooting, I don't know what he was doing, but it'll be an inbound play. They call it on the floor on Askew with that foul. And I'm getting a way low battery, so if I bail, you guys will know why. I have to get the phone plugged in. Inbound play will go to Kruger. Strong move, but rejected out of there. Gabe Bailey got up to slap that one away, and they call the foul on Texico. Going to the line will be Kruger. With 1:45 left to go before the halftime break, and Tatum hanging on to a 6-point lead. Kruger's shot no good. He will have another one. This one on the way is good. Ranley Kruger has 3 first half points. Gives Tatum a 20-13 lead. Askew, baseline drive. Knocked away by Tatum, and it'll stay with the Wolverines, as they will get an inbound play here with 1:36. Jumper, baseline, good. Anders Nelson gets his first basket of the night. Cuts the lead to 5. Tatum 20, Texico 15. That's Gonzalez on the dribble. Give it off to Mendoza. Nothing available baseline, and they call 5 seconds. Had him dribbling for 5 seconds, so it's a turnover, I guess. I thought if you were dribbling, you could stay there all day. 1 minute left. That one goes out of bounds. That's Cardenas comes back into the game for the Coyotes. Inbound play for Texico. And blocked. Ranley Kruger says, get that out of here, as he rejects Anders Nelson. And with a minute to play, I'm going to have to bail and charge the phone. You guys will continue to be able to watch. I need to make sure I got power coming to this thing. And the clock is stopped on that whistle. 53 seconds. Tatum is up 5, and they have the ball back. And I'm going to go ahead and start charging the phone, make sure we can get the rest of this game on. So stand by, everyone. You'll continue to see the action unless the battery totally dies on me. So I'll give you a mid-court view, and you'll see Tatum's basket while I power up this thing. We might make it to the half with the battery. 20 seconds are left. We'll find out. Texico with the ball, still 20-15 Coyotes. That is Collins. Give off to Bailey. Shot no good. Rebound Tatum. Oh, and they're not going to get it across the midcourt stripe. That'll count if it goes. It does not go. And we get to the half, and the score is 20 for the home team. Tatum Coyotes, Texico Wolverines, 15. Hard-fought first half. You'll have to pardon me while I get power to my phone, but we made it to halftime. And I want to thank our fine sponsors making all this possible. They include the Tatum Schools, Tatum Clinic, Norley Hospital District, Now Pharmacy, EJ's Plumbing LLC, and Legendary Services. Okay, thanks to those fine folks for making this happen and keeping it subscription free, everybody. Back shortly after I make sure we have a good power supply for the second half. Alan Scott with you on HobbsAmerica.com, Tatum Sports YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in.
You know what? Here's the thing. You guys play good defense.
Yes.
And anytime you play good defense and you play on the ball pressure, give yourself a chance to win.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, at least we'll be able to keep the power going, everybody, and I'll have to talk at the phone to give you second half commentary, but we can do that. And I've got to put the camera in a spot here where I can be close enough to it. So I'm just checking. It's Alan Scott, by the way, from One Radio Square, New Walmart Digital Solutions, One Radio Square Sports, bringing you this thing tonight. And when you do double headers, and believe me, I'm glad they do, because some teams have the girls and boys playing the same schools but in different locations on the same night. Like, say, Lovington would be at Goddard, boys playing over there. Goddard girls would be in Lovington. That means we need another body and another set of equipment to do both games. TJ Miracle, Dawn Morgan been covering Lovington, and they've had to deal with that. With soccer wrapping up, and by the way, Lovington's had a great year. That'll ease some of that as we can get another person available and have another set of equipment and bring you both Lovington boys and girls games. We're having to choose between the two. Tatum playing double headers, and what I'm getting at is that's good for us in terms of being able to be at the games. But when you're shooting video and bringing audio over the stream, it'll take a battery down. It's hard to do two games with the intermission in between and the pregame before each one and the time that it takes. You run out of battery. And so I'm always worried about having to restart the broadcast or have it dump out on me while I'm putting the phone on charge. But I think we're all right tonight. 2:13 left here at halftime break. We got a good one here. Girls won the opener. They won it handily, 35-26. Tatum girls led 13-3 after one, 15-6 at half. They led 30-18 after three and wound up winning at 35-26. So it was a 9-point win. Competitive, but Texico never had a lead in that game. Now here in the boys game, it's also very competitive, a 5-point game at the break. Texico got off to a slow start offensively. Kevin Cardenas, who was the hero the other day against Eunice, had a huge third quarter to bring Tatum back. They trailed most of the first half. Came out tonight on fire, put his team up big early. And then Texico got their rhythm offensively, and their legs got loose, and they can rebound, and they get up high. They're tough underneath. They got a very important putback or two in the first half from their inside guy, David Davalos. Askew, very talented player, inside or out, has 4 for them. Davalos has 4. Anders Nelson 2, Cade Collins 3, and Max Villarreal has 2. For the Tatum Coyotes, Kevin Cardenas came out on fire. He scored the team's first 10 points. And he leads all scorers. Kevin Cardenas, 3 first half threes for Cardenas, as you see the Coyotes come back out. He's got 13 in the game. Kevin Cardenas to lead all scorers. Jeremy Hitchcock, 2 for Tatum. Leon Gonzalez has 2. Ranley Kruger has 3. And that gets us to where we are at halftime, 20-15. Tatum has not trailed in this ball game tonight. Texico looking to change that here in the third quarter, but it'll be the Coyotes who have it first. And we are set to go. Tatum Sports YouTube channel, HobbsAmerica.com. And Gonzalez will inbound for Tatum. Broadcast brought to you by EJ's Pumping LLC, Now Pharmacy, Tatum Clinic, Tatum Schools, and Legendary Services. And Cardenas has that one get away from him. And I know one thing, Texico's coach has probably told him at halftime, do not let number 4 beat us all by himself. So they're looking to shut down Cardenas here in the second half. Askew hard to the basket and scores. Javon Askew, he's got 6 in the game for Texico. And a good hard drive that time by Tatum's Coyotes. believe it. And the Coyotes. And here comes Texico. They've got it down to 3. Closest they've been since it was 0-0. That is Collins. Down low, they find a man, shot up and crawls around the rim, doesn't go for Gabe Bailey. And the Coyotes are back in business here, up by 3, 6:45 to go, third whistle on the play. Cardenas to the floor. And a foul on the Wolverines. 2 shots. The foul is on Askew, number 23. At the line, Cardenas then rims out. Looking for his 14th point of the night. He's got 13 of Tatum's 20. Next one coming. Good for Cardenas. Give him 14. And the lead is 4. Texico with the ball. That is Collins, Cade Collins. Askew, 3-pointer, right side. Good. Askew with a big shot. That cuts the lead to 1, 21-20. Tatum still hanging on to the lead. Gonzalez works against Askew right there. Penetrates baseline, gives to Mendoza. Collins is on him. Backdoor pass, Cardenas travel. Oh, mercy.
When the ball moves, you got to get on the outside right now.
Coyotes turn it over there. Texico with a chance to take its first lead of the ball game here on this possession.
Out, Randy, out. Outside, Randy.
21-20 Tatum at the moment. Nelson to Cardenas. He's got to get help. And a walk long before there was any contact made. Yeah, I'm not fond of that call. Should have been a travel. Foul will go on Tatum nonetheless, and it will put Anders Nelson on the line. Tatum still up 21-20. And we are tied. Nelson's third point of the night ties the game at 21. And he'll have another one. That is good. It's for Tatum. Cross-court pass. Dangerous. Trap on Mendoza. Gets it to Bartlett, to Gonzalez. 3 is 5, and then that puts Tatum up by 2. 24-22. And he buries another. 5-24. Shot no good for Tatum. Off and running. The Wolverines. That is Bailey to Askew. That's Mendoza, and timeout Tatum. Back and now have fallen down by 1. Good ball game here tonight as you look at the Tatum huddle. And still anybody's ball game. Coyotes will have it. Cardenas on the dribble right in front of him. He is guarded by Collins. Gets around him. Baseline drive, left it short. Around him. Baseline drive, left it short. Rebound comes to Texico. Quick on the outlet. 4:05 left third. Across the timeline, Mendoza. And the ball's loose. Who got it? Double dribble, they're going to say on Tatum. Wolverines charging into the front court. Man's rebound. And the Coyotes have it back. Mendoza on the dribble. Bounce past Cardenas, turn around, shot good. Kevin Cardenas. For Cardenas tonight. Perimeter passing from the Wolverines here. That's Collins to Askew. Reverse layup, good. Oh, sorry, make that 12. He's got 12. Coyotes have the basketball down by 1, 27-26. Fade basket, bodies on the floor. Wolverine basketball. To the gym, neither of the if you put your both hands to your face and fell to the floor over a call, they would flag you with a technical. But the Wolverines have come storming back here in the third to outscore Tatum. Erase a 5-point. Good look underneath. Dabalos gets the assist. Five-point game.
Stopping for a steal, but not a hurt player. That's a score. That's 4.
And at the line is Askew. Abraham Duran was able to hit a 3 to get Tatum back in it, but Askew was able to score and be teed up for slapping the ball after. I might have teed him up. Kruger misses the free throw. Oh, tonight. 36-30. You can hear that. 6-point game. Tatum now trailing it with 8.2 seconds to go in the third. There's a steal. And Villarreal gives the Wolverines their biggest lead at the end of 3, 38-30. Man, what a third quarter. Tatum scored 10 in that quarter. And the Texico Wolverines put up 23. They had 15 at the halftime break. They've got 38 now. So a 23-point quarter for Texico. A 10-point quarter for Texas. Tatum. So that takes your 5-point halftime lead now and turns it into an 8-point deficit. Big third quarter for the Wolverines. They found their offense. And we head to the fourth. After 1, Tatum led this ball game 13-9, but they jumped on top early, 7-0. Had a 4-point lead after 1. Had a 5-point lead going into the break, 20-15, and here in the third quarter, which was fast and furious, the Wolverines come storming back and turn a 5-point deficit into an 8-point lead. All right, fourth quarter underway. Tatum down 8. And more pressure from Texico on that defense. They forced some turnovers in that third quarter too. Inbound play for the Coyotes. Gonzalez. Mendoza. Back to Gonzalez. Way downtown, no. And the rebound goes to Bailey. Gabe Bailey, number 30, right there. We'll get it to Cade Collins. Collins. And that shot is in and out for Nelson. Anders Nelson can't hit. And a timeout, Texico. Bender was able to secure that long rebound. Tatum would like to have had that rebound, stop that possession. 7:24 to go. It's an 8-point deficit for the Tatum Coyotes. And you're watching Tatum varsity high school men's basketball, hearing it too on the internet at HobbsAmerica.com, Tatum Sports YouTube channel. Alan Scott here. We'll be doing the 2 JAL games tomorrow. Then we have yet another set of games later in the week, I think on Friday. We'll have those 2 as the Wolverines exerted themselves in that third and won that third quarter and then set themselves up with a lead here. And we're just into the fourth. Our coverage, One Radio Square Sports and Walmart Digital Solutions, is brought to you by EJ's Pumping Service, LLC, Now Pharmacy, Legendary Services, Tatum Schools, and the Tatum Clinic, part of the Norley Hospital District. We got a good one here, but the home team has to make up an 8-point deficit, and Texico has the ball. That's Askew in the paint to Davalos. They're right to complain right there. Hitchcock gave him a big-time elbow that the refs did not see to get him off his spot. I'm not going to say it was a foul. You decide for yourselves. Tatum with the basketball, and they need a bucket here, and they turn it over. It's taken away by Davalos. Out ahead of the pack, bodies hit the floor. They'll get Mendoza for the foul. He got the worst of it and got the foul too. And going to the line will be Villarreal. Texico is lengthy, they're fast, and they can get up and down the floor. And at times they have not shown that tonight, but in the third quarter they did. Villarreal with the miss. Keeps it an 8-point game. Missed them both, but Texico gets the rebound. Oh, you just can't do that. Give up rebounds off of missed free throws. It doesn't end well. Villarreal able to score. Or sorry, it's Bailey. Bailey got that too. Coyotes down 10. And Kruger finally with an answer. This kid is fast. And a foul again on Mendoza. Collins and another player getting ready to check in. Tatum will have a sub going in here too, right in front of me. But at the line, more importantly right now, Villarreal. His team up by 8. And we got the shooter's roll on that one. Bounced straight up and came back down and went in. Villarreal with 6 in the ballgame. And the lead is 9. Biggest lead for either team has been 10. And he got them both. Here we go. 6 minutes left. 6:08 to play in the fourth. Texico 41, Tatum 32. Inbound play for the Wolverines. Bailey was off and running. Got an inbound play coming here. Davalos will be the trigger man. Anders Nelson back to Davalos. They being the Wolverines. Coyotes never give up on the play. Gonzalez still with it. That might be the dagger right there. Coach Brown's got to take a timeout. Shot in the paint. 12 on the night for David Davalos, who hit that last one. Askew has had a big night for them too. 6, 10. He's got 12. Bailey 6. Villarreal has had a strong second half. He's got 7. Collins has 3. And for Tatum, Ranley Kruger's played well tonight. He's got 8. Leo Gonzalez, 5. Hitchcock has 2. Abe Duran has 3. He hit a 3 coming off the bench. And Kevin Cardenas leading Tatum tonight, 2, 4, 6, 10, 13, 14, 18 points for Kevin Cardenas. He's the man with the basketball right now. 2.5 to play, but Tatum is down 13. Tough to come back. And a foul. And that's just really going to prolong the agony for Tatum. But Texico turned up the defensive intensity in the second half, and it paid off. The lead is still 13, 2:08 left in the game.
Number 11 has 5 fouls.
Thank you. I was waiting. 15 seconds.
Abraham Duran will check back in for Tatum. Javon Askew is at the line for Texico. And that won't go. Cardenas brings it up, has it stolen by Villarreal. Crazy. Kevin Cardenas able to hustle all the way back and reject that shot. And Coach Brown is going to take everybody out. He substitutes for everybody. He's taken out everybody but Duran. And I don't know if that's to make a statement to his starters or to say, okay, we're down 13 with under 2 to play. But mass substitution coming from the Tatum Coyotes. And Texico has been able to get to the ball quicker. They've gotten more rebounds in the second half. And they have certainly scored more points. They were down by 5. And so we'll see what Tatum can do, maybe with some fresh legs. I think that's another reason why he substituted for everybody except Duran. We'll see. Wilson with a turnaround inside. Gets his own rebound. Yeah, Tatum has been out-rebounded in the second half, too. And rebounds, of course, lead to possessions, which are very important. 13-point lead, 1:45 left. And that long lob will come out to Cade Fig, just into the game for the first time tonight. That's Villarreal. Had some big turnover and breakaway baskets in the second half, did Villarreal. Anders Nelson against Duran. And the Wolverines still with the ball. Offensive rebounds hurt Tatum in the second half. 1:19 to go. Texico on its way to a victory here on the road. Villarreal has it blocked. Get that out of here. Taylor Garner with the block. Left wing, Fig to Nelson. Ball fake. He traveled all over the place. Rebound, Wolverines again. Offensive rebound. Tied up on the possession, and Texico has the arrow. Under a minute. So Texico just has to get 58 seconds off the clock, and they'll have a road win tonight.
When it comes in, can you get a lane watch with each other? He's still in there. He's still in there. Thank you.
3-second call. after, let's just say, a little encouragement from Coach Brown to my left over here. A valiant effort by the Tatum Coyotes tonight, but they're going to come up short in this one. That floater is no good for Durant. He's hustling and gets it into Taylor Garner, who's a heck of a quarterback. He had a great season for Tatum. That shot is blocked. Wolverines have it with 30 seconds. And into the front court. 2 on 2. 17 seconds left. And we're going to play it out here no matter what. Garner making a dive like it's a loose fumble on the football field. Durant for 3, no. And that's the ball game. Wow, the Wolverines have a huge second half and come storming back on Tatum, and they take it by a final of Texico had 15 at the break, and they wind up with 51. So they put up 23 in the third. .43 second half, wasn't it? Right, yeah. 43. 6 points put up by Texico in the second half. Tatum put up 16. That's where Texico came out of the locker room and started playing better defense first off, and then getting more rebounds, forcing more turnovers, and getting out on the fast break and running. So it was the second half and the rebounding of Texico and their defense really that led to their offensive explosion. And they take it by a final of 51-36. Kevin Cardenas once again had the hot hand early for Tatum. He came storming out of the gate and gave the Coyotes a 7-8 point lead, 8-0 early in the game. Then at the end of 13-9 was the score. Texico came back a bit. Tatum led 5 going into the half, 20-15. After 3, this is where the big turnaround came. Down 5 at the half. Texico was up 8 at the end of the third, 38-30. And then they win it going away, 51-36. And that is your final. It's a good night for the Texico Wolverines' balanced scoring attack. Villarreal finishes the game with 2, 4, 6, 7. Cade Collins, 3. Anders Nelson, 6. Cade Fig had 2. David Davalos, very good on the inside, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Askew was good inside and out, but better from three-point land. He had a couple of those. 10. He finishes with 12. Gabe Bailey finishes with 7. Randy Kruger played well, got some good buckets down low for Tatum, fought hard on the boards, played great defense. He finishes with 8. Leo Gonzalez, maybe could have used a few more long-range jumpers from him, but they were hard to come by. He finishes with 5. Jeremy Hitchcock, 2. Abe Duran came off the bench, hit a 3. And Kevin Cardenas led the Tatum attack. In fact, led all scorers tonight. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 12. I've got him unofficially with 18 for Kevin Cardenas. Good effort from Tatum, however, they come up short, and your final again was 51-36. I want to thank our fine sponsors. They are EJ's Plumbing, LLC, now Pharmacy in Lovington, the Tatum Schools, Tatum Clinic, and Legendary Services. Okay, we've got a couple more tomorrow. Jal Panthers coming to town, and we'll be back to bring them to you on HobbsAmerica.com and the Tatum Sports YouTube channel. Have a great evening, everybody. Alan Scott saying thanks for watching and listening. Thanks to our sponsors. Thanks to Tatum and their schools and fans for the hospitality. And we'll catch you tomorrow for another doubleheader on New Walmart Digital Solutions. HobbsAmerica.com, Tatum Sports YouTube channel. Have a good night. Bye-bye.